your children, eventually Jesus. So that Jesus can claim your forefather David's throne because it comes from you. But what if you are Jehoiakim and God cursed you and saying, you and your descendants have no one to sit on the throne of David, you are all cursed. According to Jeremiah 36:30, God cursed Jehoiakim. And guess what? If you are cursed and none of your progeny can claim the Davidic throne, and then a genealogy is given through you, it's shooting yourself on the foot, right? Because you can't claim to be the son of David, because you are cursed, and your descendants cannot claim to be the son of David and claim his Davidic title. So what Matthew does, this is why I say Matthew, deceptive Matthew, he takes that name away, Jehoiakim, and he makes his son Jeconiah, the grandson, into a son. That's one example of deception.
Okay,
Secondly, no, 3 examples, 3.
This is a lecture.
No.
This is not a debate.
3 examples to make my case strong.
He says your case is irrelevant.
No, just to say, I'm not just giving you an arbitrary example.
Continue.
Now, another example. He says, as was spoken by the prophets, he shall be called a Nazarene. Jesus was prophesied by the prophets that he shall be called a Nazarene.
I'm a Nazarene,
Guess what? You cannot find any statement in the existing Bible anywhere on planet Earth
It should be called a Muslim.
where a prophecy exists where the Messiah is called, the people will say, he shall be called a Nazarene. It simply doesn't exist. So he made up a prophecy. First, he distorted history. He made up a prophecy. Secondly, how he gets another one wrong. He then prophesies about, this person will be sold by 30 pieces of...
Okay, can you please finish your point?
I am finishing.
I've been waiting for a long time.
Second one, I've already finished. Third one. He says 30 pieces of
concision
shekel.
is a virtue. You know
Listen,
that, right?
30 pieces of shekels of silver, as was spoken by one of the prophets, Jeremiah or Zechariah. I can't remember exactly, I had the reference. We know that this particular reference is not found in the prophet that he mentions, Matthew. It found someone else. So Matthew made a mistake.
Was this prophet, that prophet?
Listen, someone...
Arguing on technicalities.
Chris,
Yes.
someone who's offering you salvation, your life, eternal life in heaven or hellfire,
Right.
is telling you all that information, and now upon scrutiny, he lies about history, distort history, changes history, invent prophecies, and makes mistakes. Would you trust a person who does that for your eternal salvation?
Okay, is your preaching over?
Over. That's not preaching, that's my argument.
Awesome. Okay, well, your argument is irrelevant to my point. Because my point doesn't rest on the claim that the early authors of the New Testament were telling the truth. Right? It doesn't rest on the claim that they were telling the truth about Jesus. Right? Even if Paul was a complete liar, even if Matthew was a complete liar, Mark is a complete liar, etc., etc., it doesn't matter to my argument. It can still work. And here's why.
Doesn't work.
Here's why. No, here's why. Because Paul, we know that Paul and the New Testament authors in general, they're very polemical people. They mention people they disagree with. Whenever there's somebody who holds a view that goes against the proto-orthodoxy, they mention them, sometimes by name, and then they argue against them.
And that's coming from a liar.
But even if Paul was not a trustworthy person, even if his whole view of Jesus was a complete lie, he would have mentioned those who would have.
No, that's an assumption.
He would have.
It's an assumption.
Because he does it all the time.
No,
he does it in
it's
all his letters.
It's an assumption.
Where's the Islamic Bible? We want to see this Islamic
Where
Bible.
is the early...
Where is the Islamic Bible?
I just told
early
you.
Muslim community?
Where?
I just told you.
They're never mentioned.
I just told you.
No, but they're not mentioned.
The early Muslim
There's no
community.
evidence.
No, the early Muslim community were uneducated fishermen, according to your text. Now, no. So what we have is this. Are you listening? The early. Go ahead. Ask.
Maybe you should switch because I need to go home.
No, ask.
Brother, I want to say something. I've heard what you said.
Go ahead.
You clearly don't articulate what we're
I will
talking
come to a conclusion. Paul is human. So whether you call him a liar or what, he's human, and everybody makes a mistake. You understand? And at the end, it's God that is going to judge you and everybody and me. So you don't have any right to say he's a liar or do this. Everybody makes mistakes. Okay, I don't know if I was not there, but if you consider that a mistake, say it's a mistake.
If somebody lies,
listen,
you just give him.
You don't have no right to judge anybody and to condemn anybody. It's God who does that, my friend. What you are doing, you are condemning people that has been created by God like you, and you have faults also. You understand? So you have no right. I'm telling you, whether you are Muslim or Christian.
So just accept it by blind faith.
No, you don't need to accept it. You don't need to listen.
Accept it.
We are in a free world. God is a free God. Let me finish. God is a free God. When you are going to sin, you understand? You have to know that it's wrong to sin.
Sorry, 1 minute. I gotta go. Nice
But when
talking to
you do that consciously, you do it, you pay the price. You understand what I'm trying to say? I will not be condemning you because I know my own fault. If I see somebody who is doing prostitution or stealing, he has a reason why he's doing that. I know it's wrong, but if I can tell him, it depends on me. But I will not judge him. I will leave God will judge him.
Are you human or superhuman?
I'm human.
Right. As a human being, if somebody lies...
human.
Okay, let me make an argument. If somebody lies about you and said, they saw you raping a little girl, now, and are you not going to condemn them and stand for your justice?
Let me tell you something.
Would you stand for your justice and condemn the liar?
Brother, can I tell you something?
Would you judge this
Why are you shouting?
person?
Why are you shouting?
I'm not shouting because my voice is gone.
No,
my voice is gone. I'm being allowed.
Okay, let me explain something.
Go ahead.
To you. We grow in life. When we are growing in life, it's part of our education. You understand? And that is how we get experience.
Sure.
Me, I have too much experience. I've been in a situation where people say things about me and I become angry when I know that it's not true. But I've come to a point that I say, I know myself. I don't care what people say about me, and I'm very peaceful myself. I will not run after you say, what did you say about me? Or this is, for me, it's childish and waste of energy. You understand? I try to live my life, and like I say, I have a lot of friends, Muslim friends, they drink.
Are you addressing my point?
Listen, let me come, I'm coming.
Okay, carry on, because he's not addressing the point. The point...
I have said that,
no,
I will not, I've come to a point where I don't run after them.
So can you address the point? With all your experience and nurturing of yourself and your soul, and being a very good person...
I'm not a good person.
Okay,
you try to be.
Fine.
I'm not a good person.
Whatever you are, the situation that I gave you as an example, if somebody accuses you of raping a small girl and the police arrest you and now you're in the court, would you not judge...
If it's a lie.
Wait, if you not judge that liar who lies and say you lied against me, would you judge that liar who lied?
See how he's talking. Would you judge him in court? I will try to defend myself.
Would you judge him as a liar?
Listen. I will tell them that it's not true what this guy is saying. You understand?
So he's a liar then?
Of course.
So you'll judge him?
He's a liar.
So you'll judge him as a liar?
If I say he's a liar, if I say it's not true, you understand? I know to myself that it's not true.
So you will say he's a liar?
You understand? Of course he knows.
So you will judge him to be a liar?
I'm not judging the judge are there to judge him.
You are judging him to be a liar.
You're defending yourself.
You're defending yourself. Yeah, you are defending yourself by calling him a liar. You are defending this person who accused you by calling him a liar.
You are trying to use logic.
Sorry. Slow down.
If I say, listen, when you go to a court, you have to give your own statement. Is that not so?
You have to give a statement.
Of course you have to give a statement.
Before you make the statement,
listen, when the police come to you,
you can make the statement. You're still being blamed for something, aren't you?
Of course, there are many people.
There
are many people who have been killed many people have been killed without them being saying what they do.
The statement doesn't have to be true, does it? It's your account, isn't it?
Listen, honestly speaking.
Honestly
speaking.
So the defense.
I'm just listening. Honestly.
So would you defend yourself by judging that individual to be a liar?
Defend yourself is not to judge somebody.
No, when you defend yourself...
When you defend yourself,
slow down.
It's not judging.
Slow down. This particular Christian friend of ours was in the discussion. He was accusing us, Islam, of getting things wrong.
And it's wrong.
So I was defending Islamic position.
Brother,
I was defending Islamic position. It's okay to defend and accuse Matthew and Paul to be liars.
I am a Christian, but let me say something. You understand? There are too many mistakes that...
I said, okay.
Brother, no,
address the point.
There are too many mistakes that we Christians, Muslims, or all we are making by saying this one is good, this one is not good. Look at your own self. That's all I always say.
Good.
You know, so listen, I don't...
Would you...
I made a statement.
You don't.
Listen, I made a statement. I made a statement, but you did not listen.
What
I
you
made a
didn't,
statement. I said,
what you
I
didn't
said-
appreciate what I said.
I said, I made a statement.
shouldn't judge.
Nobody
You-
has the
you
right
the Quran like he's
to
question
judge
and
what you
understand.
choose to
Yeah,
follow
I didn't judge.
or to condemn.
You know what I'm
Nobody,
saying?
only
That's
God
what you
has
just
to
don't
do
know.
that.
But I am saying I disagree with you. And let me tell you why I disagree with
You
you.
disagree with
Yes, when we know someone lies and they write a book with their own hands and say it's from God, I will say this person is a liar. I will judge that person to be a liar.
the Bible. Let me
Wait,
tell you
wait, wait.
100%.
No,
But the Bible, I'll
can
tell
you
the
hear
Bible.
me out?
That's what he's saying.
If a book is written by,
to win all the time,
you're not
that's the
listening to the argument though.
And if you don't understand,
You think your experience is so, listen, your experience and our experience is not where we've reached to the end. We can also grow in knowledge. You haven't reached to the peak of knowledge, have you?
Let's go till die. Till die.
Good.
You understand?
So if a person like Joseph,
He was right.
can you listen to my argument? Joseph Smith, the leader of the
Forget
movement.
about those people, my friend.
Subhanallah, you're not listening. If Joseph Smith writes a book and says it's from God, and you are not a Mormon, are you saying you have no right to judge that individual to be a liar?
My friend.
What kind of judgment
I
is
want to
this?
say something. I will repeat something. There are too many mistakes. Because first of all, I'm a Christian, but I stopped going to church because one, most Christians are too naive and they're too self-righteous. You understand? You understand? I think I'm speaking sense now. You understand?
so what did you say?
Why are you not a Muslim?
Let me-
Why are you not a Muslim?
I'm not. I don't listen.
Now I want to know why you're not a Muslim.
I'm tired of religion. Religion is. religion
Why are you
is-
not
is
a
headache.
submitter to God?
How do you know?
one God?
How do you know I'm not
Okay.
submitted to God?
Okay.
I am here with God now.
Okay.
God
Do
is
you
with me
do
now.
you submit to one and only God who has no father?
Listen, don't, let me,
I want to
you don't
ask
want me
you-
finish. You cut me all the time.
No, I
Why?
only want to ask you and then continue. Are you a submitter to one and only God who has
Listen.
no father, no son, no
Listen,
mother, no
let me
uncle,
tell you something.
and no family?
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
I've just said this. I've made a statement. When I'm talking, it's cutting me. I was brought up a Christian.
You giving me a family history?
This guy
At
is
this
funny.
very minute,
Listen,
do
I'm
you
giving my
submit to?
experience. was
I don't
brought
want
up-
your history.
No, listen,
I just simply want your
I
current
was
status
brought
of
up a
belief.
Christian, but it came to. Let me finish.
What are you now?
Let me.
Yes.
I'm nothing.
Okay. Are you a submitter of one and
Listen,
only God?
I believe that there's a creator, but I don't believe in church or mosque or nothing.
So do you
it
submit?
ends that way.
Do you submit to this one
It
and only
ends that way.
God
It's of no use.
who does
It's
not
my
have a son?
salvation. It's the church or the mosque is not my
Excuse me.
salvation. You understand?
Do you submit to this one and only God who
I
has no
don't
son?
need to listen.
Who has no son?
Who?
This
What
one
I
and
say,
only God.
Do you know God? Do you know where God is?
I'm asking you a question to understand what you believe.
I am saying.
Do you submit
I
yourself
believe-
to a God who has no son?
He knows Muhammad.
You don't need to tell me, ask me this question. You understand?
Okay, nice talking to you and have a good day. Have a good day.
And that's my belief. I don't believe that.